Hello and welcome back to the next game until I die. A hopefully entertaining series of videos where I play some of my favourite games until I die. Or beat them, but more likely die. Today we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. This is episode 3 of my playthrough, and in the previous episode we went to see our augmentation doctor, Van Bruggen. While we were there, we had to deal with a load of Otari thugs who were attacking his hideout. We snuck past them, knocked a few out, and got to Van Bruggen, who then sat us in his chair and started poking around in our head. Apparently we nearly died from this experience, because he wasn't expecting to find quite so many augmentations inside me. He showed me how I can activate these hidden augmentations without overloading my system. And he also gave me some practice kits because he had to reset my regular augmentations back to their default state. So the powers I had in the opening mission I no longer have and have to re-unlock. Which is a bit of a bugger really, but can't be helped. Just before we left, he mentioned that there may be a way for us to have all the augmentations enabled at the same time. So we won't have to disable any to make way for the new ones. But to do that, we're going to have to retrieve an item from the same guy who sent the thugs after Van Bruggen in the first place. So, enough waffle. Let's jump straight back into it. Oh yeah, where we were going at the end of the episode was to TF-29, our employer, I suppose.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
So we work for a government agency that deals with terror incidents. While we're here, we're going to take everything we can, as per usual. We can't hack any of that stuff, it's too high level. Oh sure, let's go. What's that?
Adam, you're here, you made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Okay, we can't get in there yet.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge. You made it out alive, didn't you? telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen. Agent Jensen!
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you won't feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
So that's the guy we saved from the opening mission. If we had taken a bit longer, he would have died.
Yes?
Agent Jensen!
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold mask jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys isn't going to change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Here's a little ray of sunshine.
Composition could tell us a lot.
These guys who crashed the Dubai off, you still have no idea who
Right,
they were?
yeah. I can't just jump down places anymore. Hurts. That's quite a lot, apparently. Now, we have to go through a witness tutorial to show me how to use guns.
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference.
How do I switch to iron sights? Unlock, enter. I think I need to change that. But yeah. Setup.
Of course,
And my setup has changed, my keyboard is no longer right next to my mouse.
Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time.
That's sense.
Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them.
Ah, yeah, I really need to change my control scheme. That's
Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should... Always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit.
well, it really does.
See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them.
Doesn't seem to be anything I can craft. Alright, I need to switch back to the pistol. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time. The pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo.
I think I broke the amount of ammo.
That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Cool, that's us done. And I got a practice kit. Let's unlock the fall damage prevention. Figure out which one's that. So, I need 2 practice for that. Well, let's hold on to the one we have.
Hey Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and the surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
That's the way we came in. That's the lift. Okay, so let's go into the loop. Don't know why someone's left their credits in the loop.
This is bad. We need to increase security at the CDC. These are the chances you need.
I think I'm going to be able to tackle those. Okay, I think we need to sneak in behind the thing where we need to plant the whisper chip.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Could probably hack that, but I think we'll probably get caught.
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody can get close enough to take a look. I got a whole lot of nothing. Right now... I think
Every
my blood
time
is
I
about
send someone to
60%
follow up on a lead,
Okay. Why is the security terminal only level 1? Oh, I guess I'm gonna hack it. There. There. Be good.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
No alarms. Just testing, guys. fire extinguisher. Okay, let's try to find out where we're supposed to go.
There is no connection. Is that fucked up?
I'm sorry, we're all on the list somewhere. Jensen, we... My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Prahadovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Prahadovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
They've been everywhere for the past week.
Last night, the Collective published the tax returns of the 50 richest people in Switzerland. It made for some very interesting reading.
Q.
What I need you to do is listen.
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Resolution 3507, also known as Human Restoration. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed documentation. Individuals will be arrested and relocated to designated...
There isn't much here to go off of some lists.
Preemptive action would be great. The connection is that there is no connection.
Okay. I think I figured out where we need to go. Eesh. This looks like it'll be difficult.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ooh, just. Can't get through there. Oh.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Wait, that takes me back out again. Okay, so I think we need to go in here. But we can't hack it. Oh. Oh. Maybe we can.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you now.
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that? No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Yay, I have 2 praxis. I'm not entirely sure what I did to get 2 praxis, but ooh, I can have my full damage removal activate. It's also some magic. Where am I going now? Back upstairs, I think.
Thanks. Keep digging.
Slightly annoying. Hopefully it will clear up once we are out.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
So that was TF-29. Good. Come on. That's better.
I don't want any trouble. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
Okay, so we have a side mission we can do.
Not much going on.
And since it's so close, we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Let's try and move this way. Ah, yeah, there's someone who sells stuff here.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Let's sell some of the stuff we've got. Oh, don't want to sell those. Okay, I think that's everything I want to get rid of at the moment. Doesn't look like he has anything useful.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Maybe later.
Fucking clanks.
Oops.
Waiting next report.
I was trying to get up there.
More than a few around.
Never mind.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspected.
Doesn't look like we can get in there. It's not the normal method.
Tell them we can maybe get some vaccine.
let's use a reveal. So if we capture that, we will instantly win and get any rewards that are going.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Nuke will capture something immediately.
Access denied.
Ah, balls. That's a waste of a nuke. Let's try again.
I'm not worried. We have contacts all through.
5 is a stop worm.
I'm more concerned with the cops.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn it. I'm still used to space being the stop. That's how it was in the original game.
I just want the fucking ship. We have orders to fill. Tell them we can maybe get some Rysine into the next. That will keep them satisfied.
Okay, we didn't get detected yet. I can use a stealth to capture that without being detected.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I just want the fucking ship. We have orders to fill. Fuck. This is going wrong. Get Yuri on. Tell him I said to go ahead. I'm not worried. We have contacts all through GC. I'm more concerned with the cops' cut. Tell them we can maybe get some Rysine into the next one. That will keep them satisfied. Who cares about those fucking flights? I just want the fucking ship. We have orders to fill. Fuck. This is going to be trouble. Get Yuri on. Tell him I said to go ahead.
So we've bluffed our way to get into code
We have contacts all
and a
through
lead.
GC. I'm more concerned with the cops' cut.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
For exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., jobs. With a collective leaked classified corporate document causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Well, this was a boring one. There seems to be anything in it.
I am in awe.
Right, do you have the code for any?
Hello.
No, not like it.
Working on getting transferred to Vice. All right.
With the cops cut.
Nothing suspicious here.
Enough problems already. I hope. We got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown.
Known as Northfield, these clues and remains of the
Bastard kiss his ass and gets ahead.
I heard a bunch of runaways live down in the sewers. These people are referring to a machine gun, made with a super.
Don't mind me, guys. Okay. Well, before I start exploring sewers, I think we're going to leave the episode here. It's been an hour. So in this episode we've explored TF-29 and had mission briefing and all that good stuff. Lots of story-based stuff, and now we're just doing side missions. Trying to unlock some more praxis points so we can update some of our augments. In the next episode we're going to go find Samizdat, who are an underground news company who basically thrive on the conspiracy theories, and yeah, they're all a bit neurotic. So, until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. It's slow going to begin with until we get to some combat. But, yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.